Ding dong. Hello.
Hi Joe, I'm Jeremy with Griffin Plumbing. What inspired you to call our company today?
Well, right now we have a problem. Are we doing drain call or are you doing the toilet?
We'll start with the toilet.
Toilet, okay. Yeah, so we have a toilet that's leaking, and it's like a big water spout on the floor upstairs. And I don't know, I tried to tighten up the valve, and I tried to, tighten down the nuts on the toilet. And I did hear a little bit of a crack when I did that, so I stopped doing it. I called you guys because I didn't think I might screw something up that. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Just to confirm, I'm just looking at this. We aren't doing any work today.
No. I got to get this thing fixed. I took off the entire day. Whatever we got to do to get this thing fixed, I'm all in.
All right. So I'm clear. What do you hope to accomplish?
We need to get this stuff fixed. We have a big thing. It's my parents, my mom and dad. They've been married 60 years, and on November 17th, which is this weekend, we have a big anniversary party, and we have like probably 80 people coming into the house, So I cannot have this kind of an issue with all those people, especially my grandmother. Everybody's going to be here, so it's really just we got to get this thing fixed.
Yeah, I understand. Can I say something to you?
What's that?
I'm inspired by the fact that you'd have 80 people at your home to celebrate that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It is. That's really nice of you.
I try. Well, it's just like I'm flying my sister in from Phoenix, and I got my brother. I'm just paying for their flight to come in because they're not doing as well as I'm doing. So I'm trying to make sure the whole family. It's like a kind of a reunion. Could be the last time because my mom also has cancer, and so although it's bittersweet because it's the anniversary, but then she has this cancer, and we're all hoping she pulls through. But you never know at that age. She's 84 years old,
Yeah, I understand, but it's inspiring to see somebody like you care enough about your family to make those moves.
It's so nice of you to say that. You want to? Well, go ahead.
Can I ask you another question?
Sure.
Would you mind if I went back and told my wife that I met a real gentleman today?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's her name?
Her name's Joy.
Joy? You tell Joy I said she sounds like a really sweet lady, and I tell you, I'm already feeling like this is. I'm so happy. I feel like a weight's off my shoulder. Like I already feel like I'm taken care of just by having you in my house. And thanks so much, Jeremy, for coming out, and I'm glad that you can make it yourself too. It says a lot about your company, so thank you so much. You want a cup of coffee or something before we get started, or something like that? Cream and sugar or black?
Let's go black.
Let's go black. Here's the black cup of coffee. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. So let's go take a look at this thing. Here it is right here. Look at this toilet. It's probably original with the house. I mean, it's got that pink color too, right?
Yeah, yes. Those are lovely.
They don't make those anymore, do they?
No, not so much. Joe, have you ever had a professional plumber at your home before?
No. Actually, no, we've never had a real professional before.
Really?
No, I had a guy who does handyman work. He tried to fix he lit my pallet on a water heater.
Yeah.
I called him a Craigslist, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it was kind of a thing, but yeah, I had that guy out here. So that's the only thing I've had. I have never really called a professional before.
Well, I'm excited that I get to be the first. And I'm really excited that I get to introduce you to our industry and to the level of service our company provides.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, tell me.
Now, I'd like to give you a full disclosure here today. Would that be okay?
Sure, what is it?
All right. There's two types of service people in our industry. We have the Craigslist type, the handyman type. And those guys, they don't really focus on the health, safety, quality, reliability of your family and the system, the parts that put into your system. And they're cheaper.
They are.
And we have a company like ours, right? And we absolutely focus on the health, safety, quality, and reliability of your family and the parts that we put into your home. We also have the resources to be there when you need us. And that comes with an investment. Right?
I know what you're trying to say because I had this guy did the water heater. He said he had to go get a new bracket for the burner or whatever, and he didn't come back for 13 days. We had no hot water in this house for 13 days. I'm ashamed to even say that.
I'm sorry to hear that. But
13 days.
Full disclosure, Joe, is I just want to make sure, hey, you have the cheaper guy, so you could go that route, or you could go with us with the quality, reliability, and with the health and safety focus of your family, knowing we're going to be a more investment.
Oh, yeah.
Right? What should we do?
Oh, of course, I want to use you guys. I don't care how much it costs. I mean, I got the whole reunion, right? I started thinking about it. I'm like, should I call it? My wife's like, you better call that Brad, the guy who's this guy on Craigslist. I said, we can't call Brad when we got my mom and dad's anniversary. I can't have this thing with Brad kind of work. I can't have 13 days of no toilet,
Yeah.
So, no, I know exactly what you're saying, and I don't care how much it costs. We got to get this thing fixed, as long as it's somewhat reasonable. I can't, I want to make sure that we have to have no problems with this whole anniversary party, you know what I'm saying?
I can help you with that.
Well, good.
Absolutely. If I may ask, how did you decide to call our company today?
It's interesting. I got your name from a friend of ours from work. It was Roger Godwin, who he's a guy who works on our automotive department down there, and he told us that you guys are just top notch. You do all his work for him, and he has a couple properties, and you do work for him, and he said that you're a really good company.
That's nice. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Roger yet. What else did he say about it?
He said you guys were a very good company. I guess he had a guy named Ezekiel.
Yeah.
He said that this guy was really good, that he had wound up having a problem, and that was beyond what he originally thought he had, and Ezekiel took care of it, and he said he was just a really nice gentleman, and that you guys would take care of me, probably.
We will. So.
That's what he said.
If it's okay with you, Joe, would you mind if I went and met Roger myself and thanked him for referring
Would you?
to us? Absolutely.
He would love you. He just loves you guys.
That's the highest honor when somebody does that for you.
That's so nice of you to say that. Yeah.
Hey, and thank you for saying nice things about our company. It makes me feel good.
That is so nice. That's really great. I wish I had more coffee or something to offer you right now.
Yeah,
But
well, so do I. But I'm okay. I'm caffeined up.
That's good. Okay, would you like to take a look at this and tell me what's going on?
Absolutely. You betcha.
So, what'd you come up with, Jeremy? Something nice and is like, did I have to do something like with that bolt that cracked or something like that?
Well,
or what's the story?
It's worse than I thought, Joe.
Oh no.
But don't worry, I have some solutions for you. You're probably not going to like the first solution because it's more premium and it's definitely a higher investment.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, I still have some other options for you that are more affordable and probably what you would expect. I just ask that you do what's right for yourself and your family, and then you take a look at all these options.
Well, I'll do that. Yeah. So,
Okay.
what's the top option here?
Well, Joe, the system's observations are that I took a look at your waste removal device, and it's leaking. It definitely needs some love. But the bigger issue I found is your waste removal system has a fracture in it. And I found that when I was running the camera down there looking at it.
Oh,
And
no.
my biggest fear is that you're out of town, Julie's here with the kids, and you have an emergency that goes on, that this thing just plugs up. Even bigger fear than that is that this thing just completely fails while you have your big family function going on. You don't want that. And I've seen black water issues where it goes into the home. Next thing you know, you have a restoration company. You have an unexpected remodel.
I don't want that.
That's my biggest fear.
I don't want that at all.
Right?
I can't have that.
Well, I've got some solutions for you.
What do you got? Yeah.
The first Premium Plus option here is Joe's Peace of Mind, his waste removal rejuvenation system.
Okay, good.
All right. Now with that, Joe, I'm going to epoxy line the main line under the house, under the yard, and all the way to the street. Are you familiar with epoxy lining?
It sounds like it was some type of thing you recoat the lines with or something like that. I think I did say something like this.
Yeah.
I think I saw when I saw your online thing, I saw
Yes.
you guys had something there. When I searched you guys online, you had the thing where you do the pipes from the inside or something like that.
That's exactly it. It's a really neat technology where we go in and clean those lines, and we put an epoxy barrier coating through this stuff. And it's a proprietary system, which means I can pull this in place, and we don't have to hammer up your floor in your home, your driveway.
So all
or
those
the street.
fractures that we have, you don't have to worry about that.
You won't have to worry about them.
Oh, wow.
Those will be gone.
So the toilets and the pipes will be like brand new then at that point.
Absolutely, and you'll see in this option, I did include two brand new light commercial waste removal devices as
The
well.
fixtures, yeah.
Yeah, I did that, the commercial style, so when your mom comes over, she doesn't have to bend down so far.
Oh yeah, I have that.
And
It's
let's-
like the one at Starbucks. I think I've seen those. Yeah.
Well, they're nice, and let's face it, it's nice for adults too, so I
Yeah.
did that with your family in mind too.
Mhm. So we're doing all the pipes underneath the house
Yeah.
for the drains, the toilets. Anything else I got with that?
Well, yeah, you do have I included a 10-year warranty and service plan with that, Joe. So basically what that means is for 10 years, don't worry about this. I'm going to take care of this system.
Wow.
I'm going to come to your home once a year. We're going to make sure that they're maintained properly so that you can have that peace of mind and you don't have to worry about it. What that also means is in the weird case where you have an unforeseen issue with that system, you can go ahead and call us. We're going to give you a front-of-the-line pass. We're going to come out and take care of any problems, and you can't write a check for it because we have it covered.
Where'd you guys get that idea? I mean, there's nobody on the Central Coast who does this.
Yeah, that's the type of services we offer.
Jeez.
We are a premium company.
It's over the top, I have to
Yeah.
admit.
So what do you think this would be?
For all that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I am a little bit embarrassed to admit I wasn't expecting all this, but I would say probably, sounds like about as much as my car, which is about, I figured, probably, I'm going to guess less than my car, but probably close. I'd say, was it 20,000?
Do you drive a Mercedes, Joe?
I got a Lexus.
Yeah, Lexus.
How much?
The good news is it's $37.99.
$37,099?
That's correct. What should we do?
That is way more than I thought I was going to spend on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I didn't think I'd find the issues that I found today either. What should we do?
It sounds like, my party's coming up in 2 days. There's no way you could get all this done in 2 days, right?
If I could pull some strings and make that happen, what would you do then?
Come on. How could you do all this work?
I'm good.
Really?
We're good. What should we do?
I'm tempted to do that, Jeremy. Because then I'm done with that once and for all then, huh?
Yes, sir. What should we do?
You got any wiggle room on the price? Can you get that from $37,099 down to, say, $35,000?
You know, Joe, let me say this. I just want to thank you for giving me that opportunity to really think about that. But here's the thing. If I'm going to provide the premium level of service of health, safety, quality, and reliability to your system, then I can't cut the price on that because I'd have to cut corners on those issues, and that's just not something I'd be willing to do.
Okay.
I'd have to disqualify myself from this call before I'd be willing to do that.
I don't want you to do that. Please don't even say that.
Okay?
Don't be like that, okay?
I'm not like that.
Because I don't
I want to do this job before I do a good
I want to get this job done. I
job.
can't have you leave here. You're not leaving. So get that through your head, okay?
I'm not leaving, Joe. What should we do?
Well, I guess I could use my American Express. You guys take American Express? I know it costs more. You take American Express on this?
If I could make that happen, what would you do then?
God, I hate to say it. I think my wife's not here, and I hate to spend, although we do have the money, it's like, this is gonna tear into my vacation money.
Can I ask you a question, Joe? If your wife was here, does she normally choose a premium or the economical options?
She would get the premium. She'd just get it over with and bite the bullet and put the vacation on the American Express too.
What should we do, Joe?
Is this competitive? Like, if I were to shop around and find other people on this, what would I find?
Joe, this is a one of a kind estimate, one of a kind solution to your problems, and it definitely would get you going. What should we do?
That's the one you want me to do, right? That's like you make more money on that. This is like you make a commission on this stuff, Jeremy.
Joe, I am in business to feed my family. I want you to do what's right for you and your family. What should we do, Joe?
$37,099. Let's do that one.
Now, you sure you don't want to do some of the cheaper options?
No. I want that good one. That's the one I want.
Sure.
Yeah. If you think you can do this thing I'm going to hold you to it. What if it's not done by Saturday? Then what?
If it's not done by Saturday, Joe, I'll tell you what. Why don't I knock off $1,000 for every day that we're not done?
Oh wow.
That's the type of confidence I have in my team.
So you'll be done by Saturday, then, huh?
Yes, sir. What should we do?
Let's do it. I want to challenge you. I challenge you to get this thing done.
Challenge accepted.
There you go. Nice job, Jeremy. Nice job. Oh.